Hello guys. Welcome to my channel, your Tempest Federation. In our previous episode, we have seen Hinata's proposal. If you have not watched the previous episode, I will put a link in the description below. To quick warning, this video contains spoilers from a light novel. But before we proceed further, please like, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for further updates. Duke Muse stumbled as he left. He felt fear. He got a taste of desperation. Demon Lord Rimuru, a rival that Muse had no way of defeating. I'll cleverly do him a favor and let him dance to my score. That was Muse's original plan, but as he recalled the events that had transpired, he had bitten off more than he could chew. Muse even found himself laughable. He thought he had played them like fiddles, yet it turned out that he was the one that was played. He had the urge to laugh out loud, but he had already lost the strength to even do that. Now that I think about it, those guys had it worse than me. Muse thought to himself as he was thinking about the merchants he'd hired. A handsome man had emerged from the shadow of Demon Lord Rimuru, announcing the countries, names, and the trade records of those merchants, one by one. Those words were curses wrapping around Muse's heart. Just how much research did those people do? Since they wouldn't be able to do business under the Demon Lord, they were forced back to their home nations. But that was probably within the Demon Lord's predictions. They said that as a result of the event, the home nations of the merchants were posing a threat to them as well, and that they would be applying pressure on the nations. Surely the territory of the Demon Lord would expand in the future, alongside their allied kingdoms. This would form a huge economic circle. And as for the countries excluded from it, it would mean that they would fall behind in the competition with other nations. How could a nation choose to ignore a newly prospering economic circle over protecting some merchants? As for the reason why, having seen the prosperity of this nation during the festival, Muse knew it would only be natural. These people had beautiful music and innovative technology. Delicious delicacies that were rare among the Western nations also surprised Muse. The Monster Kingdom, in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, that was Muse's impression at first, and he didn't really think anything of them prior to his visit. But now he was the one that was embarrassed. Having experienced cultures that he'd never seen before, his heart was beating at an alarming rate. Severing ties with a demon lord like that was a devastating loss that he should have tried to prevent at all cost. Yet Muse had been too overconfident with his own strategy, and engaged the demon lord in the wrong way. Those merchants have nowhere to go now, and neither do I. Muse sighed. His road to more affluence and power had ended. The 5 great elders were no merciful lords that tolerated failure. All of his fortune would be taken from him, and he would probably end up dead as well. But even if this were the case, right now, Muse's only option was to report how things had turned out. In this vast land, no matter where you were, there was no way to escape from the grasp of the Rosso. They have indeed failed, Grandpa. Yes, Mirabelle, I should have sent you to handle the matter from the start. It's all because I felt that it'd be a shame to destroy this kingdom, after hearing all the reports of it. That's only natural. I've seen, heard, and experienced it all myself. Indeed, it was an all too familiar culture that I reminisced, but that's precisely why we must destroy them before the rest of the world finds out. Mirabelle hinted at the fact that Granbelle's order was too soft. He felt so himself as well. That's why Granbel Rosso, the head of the 5 great elders and the Rosso family, agreed with Mirabelle unwillingly. The Monster Kingdom had sent invitations to nobles and royals alike, all around the world, to attend their founding festival. It was Granbelle who didn't listen to Mirabelle's advice and decided to see things for himself. If he could do Demon Lord Rimuru a favor, they could use this in their advantage to invite them to join the council. Or so he thought. The pawns at his disposal were drastically reduced. Granbelle had suffered great losses prior to the festival. That's why he didn't have Mirabelle handle the matter, and instead sent out his own lackeys to test the enemy's motive. And the result was the shameful defeat of Duke Muse. With Mirabelle, the Rosso were invincible. This was an idea that Granbelle believed deeply. This was also why he was hesitant to let Mirabelle, the childish-looking girl in front of him, handle the matter. Grandpa, you should let me go after all. Have we come to this at last? Don't worry so much. I am Mirabelle. I am greed. I desire all and will take all. This world belongs to the Rosso. Very well. I will grant you full authority on the matter. As he finished, Granbell gently patted Mariabelle on the head. And so, Mariabelle the Greed was on the move. That's it for today, guys. See you next one. For further more update, please like, share and subscribe. And do not forget to push notification bell.